Chapter 3 goes into controlling the tense. You can control the argument, and how blame is oftentimes associated with past tense, and value is associated with present tense, and choice is, of course, inherently future tense. And if you can control the tense, you can control the argument. It's true. If you're in trouble and they're talking about what you've done in the past, flip it to the future. So, I'm sorry I was late, Sabrina, means very little, but I'm sorry I was late, I won't be late again, switches the argument to future tense. So there's more possibilities and there's more options available. My favorite story about this comes from high school. It's my mom's favorite story. So in high school, I am not a morning person, and I was oftentimes late. And I pulled up late one morning in my senior year, my last semester. I'm 18, and there was no parking except for the visitor's lot. And I go to park in the visitor's lot, and Peggy, who's the campus security guard, you know, her weapon was a whistle. She says, if you park there, I'm going to give you a $25 ticket. At this point, I was making $4.25 an hour at the fabric store, y'all. I was not about to get a $25 ticket. So I said, where do I park? And she says, not my problem. Okay. And here's where my argumentation skills and my privilege start to show. So I go and I park in the 20-minute spot in front of the school, and I walk in, and I'm arguing with Mr. Mills, the vice principal, and he's going, well, Sabrina, if you had left earlier, then you'd be on time for class today. And I'm like, thanks for solving my problem for tomorrow. What do you want me to do for today? And he is either going past tense, blame, or future tense in what you should do in the future, but he's not landing on a present tense because there is no option. And so he kept blaming the city traffic commissioner for the lack of parking around the school, or saying you should be here earlier, come here earlier. When I realized that he's not going to land on the tense that I need him to, I said, I'm done with you. And I walked out. I said, Miss Rush, I need your phone book and phone, please. So I pick up the phone, I call the city traffic commissioner's office. I said, this is Sabrina Worsham. I'll be down there in 10 minutes. I expect the commissioner to meet with me. Thank you. Hang up, leave, get in my car, go down to the traffic commissioner's office, bitched him up one side and down the other. The next year, they opened up all the streets around the school for parking, and those streets remain open to this day. You are welcome. So I get back to the school, park in the 20-minute spot. I walk into the office. Mr. Mills goes, Miss Worsham, my office. And I go, no, I'm done with you. And I walked into the principal's office, and I go, Mort, we got a problem. He and I had a good relationship because I was president of Hell Clubs, and when I was bored, I would go through his desk drawers. So we danced a dance together at prom. We're cool. I say, you say you're committed to your students, and you say you're committed to excellence in education, but I can't come to school today without getting a parking ticket. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to my teachers and get my homework. I'm going to go to Lions, it's a restaurant in town, where they have plenty of parking, and do my homework, and then I'm going to go to my job. And he goes, well, what's your excuse for tomorrow going to be? And I said, asthma attack. The next day, I brought in a note that said, to whom it may concern, please excuse Sabrina from school yesterday, as she had asthma concerns and couldn't see coming to school. Signed, Sabrina. And I gave the note to Miss Rush, and she looked at Mr. Guyvet, and he rolled his eyes and said, give her a pass. By controlling the tense, by controlling the arguments, by being confident and having a little bit of privilege, a lot of privilege, I was able to chew out the city traffic commissioner's office, the vice principal, the principal, cut school with them all knowing, tell my mom, who thought it was funny, go to my job, and I got welcomed back to class. Control the tense, you can control the argument.